perfecto, la sabiduría que solo llega después de haberlo tenido todo y entender que era lo de menos. Voy a escribirla.
All I need is you. I've stood at the top of things that men spend whole lives climbing toward. Had the room, had the recognition, had everything the world keeps score. I've tasted what they call success in all the ways they say it counts. Filled the calendar, filled the glass, filled every room with proud amounts of everything that's supposed to mean that you have made it, you have won. And I stood there in the middle of it all and felt completely undone. Not by failure, not by loss, but by the quiet creeping truth that none of it meant anything. The nights I spent away from you. I traded presence for achievement, traded stillness for the chase, and came home to a life that looked complete but had your absence in the center of its face. All I need is you, not the version of me chasing more. All I need is you. I finally know what I was looking for. I've had the world spread out before me like it owed me something grand. And then you reached across the table on a quiet night and simply took my hand. And the whole thing made sense for the first time. All I need is you. I know a man who has it all by every measure you could name, and eats his dinner every evening staring at a window in the rain. And I know another who is almost nothing much to show, but comes home to someone who is waiting and never has to eat alone. And I used to think I understood which one of them had more, until I sat alone inside my plenty and finally knew what everything was for. It wasn't any of the things I'd spent my best years running toward. It was simpler than the world had ever let me believe before. It was you. It was always you. It was the ordinary Tuesday of being known by you. I'm not romantic about poverty, I'm not pretending things don't matter, but I have stood on top of everything and felt my whole world crack and shatter without you in it. All I need is you. I say it now without embarrassment. All I need is you. Every other thing is ornament. I've chased a kind of life that looks impressive from the outside in, and found it hollow at the center, like a beautifully built room with nothing living within, just echoes, just performance. All I need is you. Let me tell you what I've learned from all the years of getting it wrong, that the things you think will fill you are the things that leave the longest hunger, that the louder life becomes, the more you miss the sounds that matter. Her voice in the morning before the day has any weight, the way she says your name, like it belongs to her, like she's the one who gave it its real meaning. I have been applauded by 1,000 people in rooms that smelled of money and ambition, and felt less seen than in one single moment when she looked at me across a kitchen, like I was enough, like I was more than enough, like I was everything, and I was, because she was there. All I need is you. Not said in desperation or in fear, said by a man who's finally seen it clear. I've held the things the world said I should want, and let them go without a fight, because none of them felt anything like waking up beside you in the middle of an unremarkable night, and knowing that this is the whole thing. All I need has always been you. The city fades to somewhere else when you walk through that door. The clock stops making any sense, like it never did before. You don't even have to try, just the way you fill a room. Something shifts beneath my skin, like the pulling of the moon on water, on everything that moves. I've been many things in my life, but nothing burns like this. Nothing proves that I'm alive quite like you do, quite like the way the night begins, when it begins with you. Turn the lights down low, let the world outside go dark. There's nothing left that matters now except the fire in the dark between us. Endless nights with you, where the hours melt and lose their shape. Endless nights with you, where I forget there's a world to escape. Your skin against the sheets, your breath against my neck. I've searched for something worth staying up for, and every single time it starts and ends right here in the wreckage of the night with you. Endless nights with you. You move like something written in a language I can't speak, but my body knows the verses every time your fingers reach across the space between us, which is never space for long. You were made to be discovered, I was made to come along. For every single moment, every rise and every fall. Some men want the morning, I just want it all. The last one more hour, one more breath, one more reason to forget the sun exists. Oh, pull me back when I'm drifting, keep me here inside this storm. There is nothing on the other side of this worth leaving you for nothing. Endless nights with you, where the darkness feels like somewhere I belong. Endless nights with you, where the silence between us is its own kind of except you, lit up like the only thing that was ever worth seeing in the dark. Endless nights with you, let them be endless, let them never stop. Endless nights with you, I'll meet you every time, right at the top of everything I feel, of everything I am. The morning can take everything it wants from me, as long as it leaves me these hours, this fire, this wreckage, this bliss. Endless nights, endless nights with you. Endless nights. I've never been a man of faith in the traditional sense of the word. Never found the sacred in the places where it's supposed to be heard. Not in stone and candlelight, not in verses read aloud, not in any building built to pull the holy from the crowd. But I have felt something that I cannot name with science, something that defies every comfortable reliance on the explainable, on the rational, on the world I thought I knew. The first time the air changed, the moment I was standing next to you. I don't have the theology to say exactly what it is, but I know the world gets lighter when you're in it, when you're close enough for me to feel this. Heaven when you're near, not the promised kind, the kind I feel right now. Heaven when you're near, and I don't need a map or a vow to find it. You walk into a room and something shifts in the atmosphere. The ordinary turns to gold, the noise goes quiet, and the only thing that's clear is that I am standing in the closest thing to heaven I've ever known. Heaven when you're near. I've watched the light change on a winter afternoon, seen the way it falls through glass and fills a darkened room. I've stood at the edge of oceans, felt the vastness pulling me apart. I've heard music in the nighttime that went straight into my heart, and all of it was beautiful, all of it was true, but none of it prepared me for what happens when it's you. Standing in the morning with the sun across your face, unaware of what you're doing to the light inside this place, to the light inside me. I am not a poet, I am not a man who prays, but something in me genuflects every single time you turn my way. Every single time. Heaven when you're near, the kind that lives in skin and breath and grace.
Grace and skin and grace.
Heaven when you're near, the kind that has a body and a face. I used to think that heaven was a somewhere far away, a reward for all the living at the ending of your days. But it arrived on an ordinary Tuesday, when you walked through my door. Heaven when you're near, and I don't need anything more. Heaven when you're near. Let me try to tell you what the world looks like when you were standing in it. The colors hold differently, like everything decided to be more itself. More saturated, more alive. The sounds make more sense, like the world was slightly out of tune. And your presence is the note that makes the rest resolve. The weight I carry doesn't disappear, but it becomes more bearable, more meaningful, less like a burden, and more like something worth carrying. Because you are here, and here is worth arriving to. I have stood in magnificent places built by human hands to make men feel the presence of something greater than themselves. And I felt more standing in a grocery store, watching you read the back of something you were considering, than I ever felt in any of those places. You are my magnificent place. You are where the sacred lives for me.
Heaven when you're near.
Not earned, not distant, not delayed.
Heaven when you're near.
Present, warm and unafraid. I used to wonder what it meant to touch something divine, and then you stood beside me, and I understood for the first time that heaven isn't somewhere that you go when life is through. Heaven is the word I use for what I feel every single time.